your patience. Starting. Before starting, I would like to introduce you. So we are now privileged to have with us Mr. Pawan Sangwan, who is joining us virtually from ING Bank, Netherlands. And with over 25 years of experience in IT, Pawan Sangwan is a seasoned technology leader who combines technical expertise with strong management skills. He started his career working in IT in 2000 and has been working in the Netherlands since the end of 2006. Throughout his career, Pawan has worked with leading organizations such as IBM, Keen, now called Entity Data, Backbase, and delivering complex projects across domains like banking, telecom, logistics, and supply chain. He is passionate about the process efficiency, automation, and building high performing teams. Sir, we warmly welcome you and request you to kindly take over the session for the next 15 minutes. Thank you so much, sir. You can start.
Thank you very much. I hope all of you can hear me. And
Yes, sir. Yes.
good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, distinguished faculty, researchers, and the brilliant students. Imagine the world around 300 years ago. Every product we made was handcrafted. Every task was manual. Productivity was limited by human muscle. Then came the Industrial Revolution, steam engines, textile machines, mechanical tools. But it wasn't just innovation, it brought fear. People were worried about their jobs, social disruption, but new industries and jobs eventually emerged. That's simply the point I would like to mention here is the transformation changes something, but it also brings something really new. And let's embrace that. The transformation of work. When the manual labor changed into more mechanized work, instead of just taking over human work by machines, something else happened. Really did not eliminate work. What they did is they transformed it. New industries emerged. People moved from crafts to engineering, design, logistics, and management. Productivity skyrocketed. Human life expectancy increased. People were more healthy. They had access to education. They had more time to do things. The fear, which was that Iron Man, the machines, would starve families. Actually, it's not. The reality is, it didn't end the work. It ended the back-breaking labor. It made things easier, but when it's a transformation, things become a bit more complex before they get simplified. New professions emerged, new things came in picture, and you are all witnessing it. I think the AI era we are right now is doing the same kind of transformation, but a different one. After the industrial revolution, I think you probably can already relate the evolution of computers. Huge room filled with vacuum tubes, which were actually the part of computing, changed into small cloud computing. Actually, it's completely remote. We don't even realize how big or how small the infrastructure is now. Microprocessor came, personal computers, the smartphone, cloud computing is here. And with each step, the same fear came in. Will the computers take on our jobs? I think we can all say it did not. It evolved. We see the tremendous industry which came in picture, and now AI or IT is, I think, the most not in paid, but actually the volume of people, the people who want to go to the next career, they wanted to move to IT, and actually it's doing wonders. We got empowered by all these IT systems. And what evolved is new software, digital engineering, new collaborations, new horizons. The current era of AI and its expanding influence, uh, AI is no longer an academic thing. It's now every day. You interact with someone, you just ask a question in your own language, and it produces something which actually you never thought of. Generative AI is here. People are using generative AI for producing video content, text content, the content we never thought of before. And that's not it. It actually is also producing the code. Generative AI is evolving in more ways than we know now. But it also is something we have to experiment going forward. We have autonomous systems, the large language models, smart robotics, sustainable intelligent system, quantum accelerated computing. As Sundar Pichai said, AI is more profound than fire, electricity, or the internet. The change we saw when someone discovered fire or someone made invention of electricity and the internet, we all saw the change. But with the AI, I believe something similar is happening. With the recent breakthroughs, AI systems are everywhere. What actually are they doing? We have foundation models with multi-modal intelligence, AI-powered drug discovery, self-driving control systems, and a lot more. We can keep talking about every day some new idea emerges and AI system is used in there. What actually it brings us? Why actually we are looking into the past? So what we see is the change, the transformation happens, but that transforms everything. With AI, the transformation is still ongoing. It just started. We don't know how it explodes, what is going to be happening. So look forward, look at the opportunities it brings. As a student, um, I just studied 25 years, 30 years ago, and at that time, we were limited by the knowledge. Now there is enough knowledge. Sky is the limit. We can find what we want to. There is still a lot of things we can say. We don't know what we don't know, but we have now possibility to even explore what we don't know. So let's look at all the things what we can do in this world now. But with this all challenges, there is also responsibilities in AI. What we have to do. Think you all watch Spider-Man movies? As the Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. And the same goes with AI systems. It's open. It's improper data. It causes bias. There's a possibility we think it is providing the information which is relevant to us. Probably that's right, but not always. Security and adversarial threats, data privacy, and governance is still an issue. Environmental cost of the model training is huge. Human AI collaboration, the lack of quality data science, the transparency and the trust in automated systems is still not completely there. As you can see, whatever you ask AI, there is always a catch. Okay, AI could provide incorrect information. So that brings us a bit more towards more interesting aspects of that. You, the young engineers in India, are positioned to solve these challenges. Let's work on that. Let's find a way to lead in responsible AI development, energy efficient model architectures, AI for climate, sustainability. Be curious. When you think of questions which are already there, you can probably find the answers which are also there. But explore beyond that. Find the questions, ask the why part of everything, why it is there. You can think of the people. Henry Ford once said that if he asked anyone what they wanted, 100 years ago, everyone said, okay, they wanted faster horses. But he provided people with mobility. He provided the people with uh, accessible transport mode, and that is changed the world. Now we are having fast cars, slow cars, everything what we need in mobility. It is the imagination which brings to what you can do. I can keep speaking about it, but I think there's also a limitation of time. I'm not keeping time, but if I'm taking more, please let me know. In the era of AI, be curious, not just skilled. Knowing a language is easy, but it is not the end. It is the start. Be curious, not just skilled. Technology changes every year. Curiosity stays forever. Create prototypes, build models, solve real-world problems. But what are the problems? That is also something. Look around you. There are a number of things you can do. While you work on a simple project, probably a question that comes to your mind. Yeah, but everyone has done already solved all the problems. There's nothing for me to solve. Maybe we are looking at the wrong way. There are enough problems, or maybe there's not even a problem to solve. You can already think of solution and then identify the problem. So with with this, I would like to discuss a couple of quotes from our visionaries. Like we just mentioned Henry Ford. He said, if I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. But he innovated the mobility. He provided supercars. He also provided the middle class, which has access to the, the mobility and choices they can make. Nikola Tesla, the guy who actually helped us um identify how they can use electricity, researches around that. He said, the present is theirs, the future for which I have really worked is mine. You do need a little bit of a vision. It can be disruptive, but don't just stop yourself. Steve Jobs said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Let's go crazy and let's figure out what we can do. Our own Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, dreams are not what you see in this sleep, dreams are what keeps you awake. So keep the dreams together. And with this, I have just a closing thought. The AI is not replacing humans. I think there is still some fear outside. If everything will be done with AI, what will we do with our education? The only difference I can say is probably the humans using AI will replace humans not using AI. The future will be shaped by your imagination and responsibilities. So let's go crazy and figure out what we can do more around that. And with that, I'll say thank you very much for having me here and all the best for the speakers and thanks.
AI and its innovation research being done in last 10, 15 years. You have discussed, and even more, you have discussed about our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam quotes also. So it's really a wonderful invitations and give your time. Definitely, my students and research scholars will learn a lot from your talk. And I'm looking for some more collaboration in future also. And for your kind information, I would like to tell you that there are more than 60 participants are there in offline mode, and I think 10 participants are there in online. So we really all enjoyed this session. Thank you, Pawanji, and uh, and this your talk is already available on your SUD YouTube channel, live stream.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for having me here. Of course, it's a limited time, and I try to compress a lot of things. I can talk for hours, but I wish you all the best for the rest of the days in the conference. And it's a great uh, initiative you're doing to bring all the people together. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Once again, thank you and welcome to all of you. So almost inaugural session and keynote sessions has been completed now, and this is lunch time. So all the dignitaries, all the guests, respected guests, who are requested to please have a lunch in the ESS block of the guest house, please. Please move for the lunch. I also request to the students. अभी आपके टेक्निकल सेशंस हैं 2:30 बजे से, आधे घंटे बाद टेक्निकल सेशन से स्टार्ट होंगे 4 कमरों में, और जो रिसर्च पेपर्स के प्रेजेंटेशन है दैट विल बी स्टार्टेड इन ईच एंड एवरी रूम्स. ओके, 4 पैरेलल सेशंस विल बी conducted there. So first our guest faculty members